Whoa there. Hey guys, it's Teresa and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm doing a what's on my iPhone video as well as a how I edit my Instagram photos and all that fun stuff. So let's just get started. So as you guys can see, I have a black iPhone 6 and this is literally my baby. So to protect my phone, I have this marble case. It's not so protective, but I'm obsessed with the marble print, so it's just gonna have to work. I actually got this case from eBay and it was really cheap, so I'll leave a link down below if I can find it. So when you first turn on my phone, I have a photo of donuts. I got this picture from Tumblr and ooh, it matches with my nails. But yeah, I got this picture from Tumblr and I usually get all my wallpaper, screensaver things from Tumblr because Tumblr has the best photos. So heading into my phone, I like to use my thumb because I find that the quickest and easiest way in. And that's just what my phone looks like quickly. I don't have a lot of apps. Well, I reckon I don't have a lot of apps. And my background is just a picture of the ocean and I got that from Tumblr as well. So this is what my first page looks like. I don't really use half of them. I just like to leave it there because that's how my phone came, and like I don't want to mess up the layout because I know I'm going to get so confused, so I just leave it there. The main ones that I use are probably just messages, calendar, photos, camera, weather, clock, sometimes my notes, sometimes calculator, and then I just have my bank app there, which is very handy. So going into photos, I have a whole heap of folders which are just irrelevant, but I just leave it there. So this is what my camera roll looks like. I just have pictures and all these memories and whatnot. The next app I use quite a lot is my clock. I just use the alarm and I set an alarm every morning. And as you guys can see, I have so many. At the bottom here, I have phone, mail, Safari, and music. I basically just use these three down here. And then for my music app, I don't use it because I have like another app where I just download music from there. So yeah, I literally have like no songs on this at all. So on the next page, is that what you call it? I don't know. I have other smaller folders and I have extras, music, social, photography, and just one game, which is the boost game. So this game is basically just like Candy Crush. So the more you play and the more points you get, you basically just win like free boost and just like coupon codes and whatnot. So yeah, I just have that sitting there, which I don't really play. So in my extras folder, I have compass, tips, voice memos, trip view. Oh my god, trip view is a lifesaver. I catch the train like pretty often and this just tells me when the train's coming. So basically you pick a station, whatever, and then you pick the station that you want to get off at and then press done. And it just tells you like the time, and this is a lifesaver, I swear to god. And then I have Google Maps, Watch, Find My Friends, Find My iPhone, and PD, and it just tells you when you're due and whatnot. It's very handy. So in the next folder, I have music, I have YouTube, Shazam, SoundTube, and Spotify. I am on YouTube like 24/7. And then Shazam, oh my god, this is one of my favorite apps as well. So basically Shazam is like when you listen to a song and like you don't know what it's called, you just touch to Shazam and then it listens to the song and it just tells you what it is. And then here you can just see like the songs that you've Shazammed, and yeah. And the next one is SoundTube. SoundTube is very unorganized. I have like all these playlists and I don't even listen to half the songs on it. And the next app is Spotify. I freaking love Spotify. There are so many songs on it. And I love that they have like the browse section and then you can just like click on all these album thingy mabobbies. So I usually like to go into mood and then according to how I feel, I just click on whatever. So wake up happy, and then you wait for it to load, and then it gives you all these songs which I love. So that's one of my favorite apps as well. So the next folder I have is social, and I have WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, Kik, Messenger, Tumblr, Snapchat, and Instagram. On WhatsApp, I basically just have like my group chat and we just talk about random stuff. So the next app is Twitter, and this is my Twitter. If you guys want to follow me, I'll have it right here somewhere on the screen. Ooh, what is happening? So yeah, I like to use Twitter just to like stay updated and like see what everyone else is up to. The next app is Facebook. I don't really use Facebook as often. I basically just like look at what my friends tag me in. And then the next app I have is Messenger, which is basically just like Facebook but where you like chat instead. So the next app I have is Tumblr, and I am honestly always on Tumblr. I love it so much, and I just like reblog whatever photos. So the next app I have is Snapchat, and once again I'm always on Snapchat. Hello! Let's just add that one to the story. I'll quickly show you guys my Snap story right now. Yep. So I just finished filming another video and Google is taking over my... So the next app I have is Instagram, and Instagram is probably the app that I use the most out of all my social media apps, and probably out of like all my other apps as well. I'm literally always on Instagram, and I can spend hours on Instagram just like stalking people. Nah, I'm kidding. Just like scrolling through my feed and whatnot. And this is what my feed looks like. Yep. So yeah, heading on to the next folder, I have photography. I have ViscoCam, PS Express, Photo Grid, Followers Plus, Boomerang, and Blend Editor. The main ones I use are ViscoCam and PS Express. So I like to use ViscoCam because it's basically like Instagram, but you don't exactly post your photo, but you can just see what your feed will look like. So I really like using that. I don't edit on ViscoCam, I actually edit on PS Express, which is Photoshop Express. I am honestly obsessed with it. I'll quickly show you guys how I like to edit my photos, so let's just pick that one. I mainly use the third icon. I don't really like using filters. I just play around with like the sharpness and exposure, contrast, shadows and whatnot. I like to play around with those ones. So for food pictures, I like to make them really grainy. So for clarity, I usually do it the whole way. And then for sharpness, maybe halfway, just depending on the picture really. And if I'm in a really dark cafe, I like to go on exposure and then make it a bit brighter. And then the other two I really like to use is highlights and shadows. So when I'm working with the shadows, I don't like to increase it. So when you increase it, it takes away the shadow. But I like the shadow effect kind of thing, so I put it down. And then I like to use highlights, and it just enhances the white. So if, for example, if you took a photo on a white background, I really suggest like increasing the highlight to make the white background like appear whiter. And then I also like to use vibrance, and I don't really like to put too much of that. And then sometimes when I think I want more clarity, I just save that photo and then I close it, and then I get that same photo again. And then I just go back to the third icon and then increase the clarity. I usually don't do it the whole way the second time because it's gonna be a bit too much. And then I also like to zoom in to make sure everything is clear. And then when I'm done, I just save that. And then I go back on ViscoCam and then just add in the picture. And then it just shows me what it'll look like with my Instagram feed. And then when I'm happy with it, I just upload it. Also, Photo Grid, I don't use as often, but sometimes when I want to collage my photos, I guess I'll use Photo Grid. So basically, oh no, let's not pick the same picture. So basically you pick how many photos you want, press next, and then you can just play around with it. I don't really use this as often because on my Instagram, I like to just have no white background. So they're the main three apps that I use to edit my Instagram photos and whatnot. So yeah, that's basically all the apps I have on my phone. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and feel free to leave anything in the comment section below. And also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel because it would mean the world, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!